Hello friends, Running Kimono here. So this is your Walgreens preview for the week of September the 14th to the 20th. So until it's the 14th, these deals will not begin, just to let you know that. Lots of very good deodorant deals and some cheap hand soap, those big giant mama refills. Now with deodorant, a lot of you might be like, hey, I just absolutely don't care. But this is where it's interesting. This is one item that's been raised anywhere between $1, $2 to possibly $3 more. So this is one item as couponers. When we can get it for these prices, we are definitely going to stock up this week. The booster that I received is a 5-back when you spend 15. Only one of my accounts received this. It's always a year, mileage may vary. So I'm assuming the second account that I have, probably I'll get a paper booster if I do a purchase or a photo order. So this is better than nothing. And then if you missed it earlier in the week, I made a video of up to 90% off clearance at Walgreens. A lot of this stuff gets orange tagged either on Tuesday or Saturdays, depending where you live. You can always ask an employee what's new clearance wise or what the schedule is. They should be very helpful. I will link this video at the very end. Please treat this video as a preview. The full ad, along with all of the digital coupons that we're describing for this, will be published in the on Sunday the 14th in the morning. And just be mindful when you're at the cash register, are the coupons coming off, yes or no? I know the week previous we had issues in store where digital coupons were not coming off, so just be very mindful of that. Do not put your brain in autopilot when you're shopping at Walgreens this week. You guys could do me a huge kindness and please give this video a big enthusiastic thumbs up, or that new hype button, completely free to tap. If you could do that, that would be fantastic. Just to get the video out there, really helps out the channel. If you could take a second, like the video or hype it up. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is the 88-cent Walgreens food storage bags. And like, what is this? Usually we get a buy one, get two for free, but this is actually 5 cents cheaper, because typically how it works is 93 cents per box of bags, but this is 88 cents per box of 20 bags. Grabbing 5 of them, that would be $4.40. If you wanted to use $4 in Walgreens cash, it's 5 cents cheaper to stock up this way, and not a bad little deal, especially if you have kids that are back in class for lunches, snacks. I think a lot of us use these bags, so not a bad little deal. The P&G laundry care is 4 for $9, which is a very good price point. So basically it shakes it out to $2.25 per laundry care item. And yes, you can mix and match, especially for those dryer sheets. It's just a terrific price point, especially if you're a newer couponer trying to build your stockpile. I absolutely love this first deal. Soft soap or Irish Spring bath care or hand soap. There is a soft soap refill that's always part of this for $5.99. $3 reward when you purchase 2, along with a 4 off a 2 digital coupon. So isn't that great? Now, if you go over to IBOTTA, there is a $2 back for that hand soap, and Walgreens is in fact one of the stores. Make sure you have this in your IBOTTA account before you purchase, just in case they vanish it again. Okay, so here's the math, guys. Grabbing 2 of the soft soaps for $11.98. Make sure you get one of those hand soap refills. You can always grab a body wash if you wish. $11.98 for the 2. Subtracting that wonderful digital coupon, you'll pay $7.98. Get back a $3 register reward. Photograph your receipt to IBOTTA for $2 back, making it $2.98 for the 2 or $1.49 per hand soap, especially if you want to get the larger ones. If you're doing this deal without a booster, yes, you can use Walgreens cash. Spend it to earn that register reward and the IBOTTA rebate. How fantastic is that? The deal that we're looking at is the 350 Oral-B toothbrushes or the Crest. $5 reward when you purchase 3 with a 5 off 3 digital coupon. Grabbing 3 of these 350 products, it's $10.50. Subtracting that digital coupon, you'll pay $5.50. Get back a $5 register reward, making it 50 cents for the 3 or 16 cents per unit. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster, but not a bad little deal for this one. 16 cents. That's totally what we're talking about for extreme couponing. The Nexus Shea Moisture Hair Care, $10 reward when you spend 20 or more. I believe that 8 off of 2 will be for the Nexus, and it'll be $16 per unit. Grabbing 2 of those for $32. Subtracting that gorgeous coupon, you'll pay $24. Get back a $10 register register reward, making it $14 for the 2 or $7 per Nexus. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster. Unfortunately, my fetch did not have a rebate for Nexus. Yours might though. And you know that spend 15 to earn back 5? If you wanted to pair that booster with this deal, it would be a little smarter to get a little bit more back if you might have that sort of a booster. And then for the balance, you would have to use your debit card if you're using a booster. Okay, now we're looking at these Pampers, and to the parents out there, I apologize. Man, diapers have gotten expensive all of a sudden. Grabbing 3 of these on a BOGO 50% off, that's $37.47. Subtracting that digital coupon, you'll pay $34.47. Get back a $10 register reward, making it $24.47 for the 3 or $8.15 per bag of diapers. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster, but that's expensive. It was always $7 for the longest time. This is a P&G product, so I think it's one of the items they've just increased the price on recently. Okay, so now we're looking at that Secret Dry Spray. I'm assuming the 7 off will be a 7 off 2. We're going to have to wait and see on Sunday. Buy one, get one 50% off. And IBOTTA, for that orange one that's $9.99, there's $1 back, which you can do up to 5 times. So if it is in fact $9.99 in store, grabbing 2 of them at 50, buy one, get one 50% off, that would be $14.98. That digital, let's hope and pray it's a 7 off of 2. You would pay $7.98 out of pocket, get back a $3 register reward, $2 back from IBOTTA, making it $2.98 for the 2 or $1.49 per Secret Dry Spray. It's okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster. Double, triple check your IBOTTA rebate is still there on Sunday morning if you do it, or anytime in the week, just so that rebate does not vanish on you. You are not brand loyal. The Walgreens brand has this anti-dandruff shampoo, $5 reward when you purchase 2. I think the cheapest one is like $5 and some change. So 2 of those would be $11.98. Get back your $5 reward. I think that's going to be a store register reward. So it makes it $6.98 for the 2 or $3.49 per unit. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster. But $3.49 is not a bad price point for this type of shampoo. The Axe is buy one, get one 50% off with a $7.50 off of 2 digital coupon. Grabbing 2 of the bricks, it would be $11.23. Subtracting that wonderful coupon, you would pay $3.73 for the 2 or $1.86 per deodorant. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster. Check all the different stores that you shop at. I think this $7.50 coupon will be populating in all the apps. How wonderful is that? The Colgate is $4 with a $2 digital, $3 reward when you purchase 2. So I think it's going to be for 1 paste and 1 brush. Grabbing 1 of each for $8. Subtracting the 2 $2 digital coupons, you'll pay $4. Get back a $3 register reward. Making it $1 for 2 or 50 cents per unit. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster, but not a bad little thing. So make it happen, guys, to get some very inexpensive dental care. Let's quickly go through some honorable mentions. The first goes to the Garnier, $3.99 with a $3 reward when you purchase 2. I know the items for $7.49, there is a 3 off 2 rebate on IBOTTA, but will there be digital coupons? If there might be, this is a deal. If not, I think it's a pass for next week or in a couple of weeks. So we have this Febreze, which looks like their Christmas line with the $2 digital coupon. Subtracting it from $3.99, that would be $1.99, so not bad, especially for some of those Christmas scents, which I really want to stock up on. And 3 for $14.99 for the Pepsi Mountain Dew products. If you have somebody in your household who loves that, or if you love it, definitely time to stock up on these drinks if that's your thing. And the final item that we're looking at are some snacks for $1.99. I think these Walgreens brand peanuts and snack mixes are comparable to any brand out there, and for $1.99, that is definitely a deal of the week. That's it for this video. Clearance stuff is linked right here. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.